morning. Happy Halloween weekend. I just put my son down for his nap, so I thought I'd pop on here for a couple of minutes and let you know what today's vlog is going to be all about. Because it's Halloween week, we're going to be doing all the Halloween stuff this one. So you might be wondering why I'm sitting in my living room with my dog on my lap. Hi, buddy. Ranger's such a good boy. You're such a good boy. So we're in my living room today because we're going to be doing some Halloween decorations. And I want to share with you what I'm going to do for just some simple Halloween, like a really simple tomato cage ghost that I'm going to be making. And then tomorrow we're going to carve pumpkins. And hopefully, I'm always like so hopeful. Like this is my plan. I hope it works out. It never really works out like that. But yeah, that's kind of my plan right now. Is tomorrow we're going to carve pumpkins. Oh yeah, I made a really good German apple cake, and I'll share that with you as well. I did film that, so I will share that with you as well. And I will put the recipe. It's not my recipe, but I'll put the recipe link in the description below if you want to make it yourself too. It's really good. I highly recommend it. I've been so sick for the last 2 weeks, so that's why I'm sounding pretty congested still. So I'm not feeling too much like talking right now, but we're going to get these Halloween decorations done and it's going to look really good. So I'm going to share with you what we're doing for those right now. If I can get this dog off my lap. Oh my goodness. You're just so snuggly. I'm going to show you here what I got. I got this big pack. I don't know if you can see that. You see that there? I got this big pack of these bats. They come with like little stickies on the back. You just like fold the wings like this. I actually don't have the camera facing me, so I have no idea if this is gonna show you what I'm doing here. But yeah, you just fold the wings like that, and then you stick them with a little sticky, and you have these like 3 bats flapping around. So we're gonna put a whole bunch of those out on the side of the house because I have like this long path along the front of my house and this big empty wall. And so I want to put a whole bunch of these guys up along the wall. Okay, and then I also got this pack of floating candles that we're going to hang along my front entrance. And check it out. It comes with this really cool wand. And then when you press the button, it turns on. My son loves these. He's like, he thinks it's so cool. I'm just like, this is so awesome. It's like Harry Potter candles. And you know what's great about these is that I'm going to use them for Christmas as well. Like I'll hang these over the kitchen table, and so I can use them for both Halloween and Christmas. And they weren't that expensive. Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely covered in dog hair. Danger. Anyway, they weren't that expensive. So that was like, I think they were like $23, $24. Let me share with you the links to these guys. I got these on Amazon, and I got the bats on Amazon as well. And then, oh yeah, and then my mom sent us something too. It's really cool. I'll share a link with it as well. Yeah, and then my mom, she got these ones, these little lights here for the kids. She sent them out to us because she lives out in BC and we live in Saskatchewan. So she sends us stuff from like Amazon if she wants to send something to the kids. Just works out that way. But I just realized that my kids have gotten these completely tangled up. There's 2 of them, and they're completely tangled. So, okay, look, here, I'll just show you here. Pretty cool, right? So we're going to put these inside of our tomato cage ghosts that we're going to make today. I just need to get them untangled. All right, should be fun. Let's get started on our tomato cage ghost. And then we're going to quickly do that and then go outside and hang up all the other decorations as well. We're going to try to do this all before my son wakes up from his nap. So speed run Halloween decorations. Here we go. All right, so I have my tomato cage, a ball for the head. It's pretty mangled, but we're going to use it. An old white pillowcase. Used to be white. That's why we're using it for a ghost today. And I have a 6-yard pack of cheesecloth. And I have the twinkle lights. So what I'm going to do here is I bend these out a little bit. Now I've seen people use like big styrofoam balls too, but where they just like stick the styrofoam on the ends for like a head. But I didn't have that. I had soccer balls instead. Hey, there we go. That looks pretty good. This done up, I actually went up and down with the string instead of around. Found that worked better. Our ball on top. What? Oh, don't fall. It wants to fall. Oh no! Cheesecloth, what I do is I just stretch it out here. Ooh, here we go. Okay, and then I just drape that cheesecloth over like that. So it's kind of a little bit on the ground. We're gonna go all the way around. Oh, it's looking so good. Okay, I'm gonna put some eyes on here. This guy's yours?
Uh-huh.
Which way do you want this? Do you want it over here?
Yeah.
This?
The cleanest spot.
The cleanest spot? I think that's right here, right? Okay. And what does he want again? A creeper. Okay. Nice. I can't think about how to draw this. Oh my god. So I just wanted to pop on here and give it like a really quick little catch up. I'm still not feeling well, as you can probably tell from the like how nasally I sound, and It's so weird. Like I was doing better. And then like 2 days ago, I was like, yes, I'm on the mend. I'm going to be good for trick-or-treating on Friday. That's when we were decorating the ghosts in the living room. And I was like, yep, I'm good. I'm going to be all good for trick-or-treating. And then I don't know what happened, but I actually got more sick since then. And I think that maybe it was because I had to walk my son to school and walk him home from school for a couple of days, which I don't normally do. Not because it's far. It's not like it's far. It's far for a 6-year-old to walk, but it's not really that far. It's only like 10 minutes if you're walking quick, 15 to 20 if you're taking your time. So it's really not that far of a walk, but it was really cold. Like it was 1 degree before the wind chill, and it was snowing one of the mornings that we went. And so I bundled up my baby, put him in like all the layers and like put him in the stroller. And then I was wearing all the layers. But I think it was just that cold, like getting into my face, like when I was walking, and just like doing that walk in that cold weather just like sent me over the edge. And I got worse. Like last night, my throat hurt so bad and my face was hurting because I was so congested. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like when will this cold be over? Because I feel like I've been sick for so long now. But anyway, I feel slightly better this afternoon. So I'm resting as much as I can today because tonight is Halloween and I want to take my kids out trick-or-treating. And we're going to be going probably around 5:30, so it's still going to be a little bit light out. But because they're so little, we want to be getting out early. And it's only going to be maybe a high of 4 degrees today. So it's going to be pretty cold. But thankfully, their costumes are pretty warm, so we can like pack them. Like coats underneath of the costumes. So it's going to be okay. And then forgive me for wearing the toque because, like I said, it's pretty cold out. I actually haven't warmed up yet since I took my son to school this morning. So I'm still pretty cold. Like I can feel it on my fingers. They're pretty cold still. Yeah, so I just wanted to like give a little bit of a catch up. Like I haven't really done a whole lot lately that's been interesting, just because I have been sick. And I haven't really gone anywhere, but I did do something fun and I want to share with you. Last week, I was invited to go to a private perfume making event and it was so incredibly fun. And we got to make our own perfume and it was so much fun. I only wish that I could smell when I was there because I was so sick, but I actually didn't know that I couldn't smell until I got there. And they had like so many scents. It was wonderful. They had like hundreds of different scents to choose from to combine and make your own perfume. And I'm literally like walking around and everybody's like, "Oh, I wouldn't try that one," or like this one's really good. And then I smell it and I'm just like smelling it so much and I couldn't smell it at all. And they had like the coffee beans out so that you could like refresh your scent. And I was just like burying my face in the coffee beans trying to smell it. But I think it worked out because I knew what I kind of wanted to make. I knew I wanted to make something very seasonal, very warm, very cozy, very unlike what I usually wear, which is I usually wear Chanel. I wear like Chanel No. 5 during the day. And then at night when I'm not sick, of course, I wear Coco Mademoiselle at night. Pretty sure I have to double check that one actually. And I don't normally wear something so musky, but that one I like to wear at night for like a little bit of aromatherapy before bedtime. So I want to make something completely different than that. Something very, very like warm, cozy, like spicy almost, just something different than I'm used to wearing. I pick scents that I like and I try to just kind of like combine them based on things that I know that I like. So I'll show you here. So this is the one that I ended up making. And they gave us this little bottle and like it was all included in this private event. And so it was really nice. They even told us like, if we want to get this refilled, all we have to do is take the bottle back to them because they keep everything on file and it's just $25. And I was like, that's pretty decent considering like you made your own perfume that you could just wear and like it's your own personal scent. And for $25, you can just get this 30 milliliter bottle refilled. So what I chose, I didn't go that many. Like they said, you can, 10 different scents gives you like a really robust scent. And I think because I was sick, I couldn't really like get that depth that I wanted, but I chose 4 different scents and I had them help me. Like I asked the lovely ladies who were hosting it, I said, can you smell this please and tell me if it's any good? Because I can't really smell. And they were totally understanding and very, very helpful. And so I ended up going with one that was called London Fog, as well as, what was the other ones? Cardamom and creamy nutmeg and sandalwood. Those were my 4 different scents that I put into this. So it's very, very, very rich, very like seasonal. And I'm just gonna, like, I can kind of smell again. So just smelling it now, like they just blend so nice together. And it's so lovely. Like the sandalwood isn't overwhelming. The London Fog part just gives it that like creamy texture. And then the nutmeg and the cardamom just like give you that cozy, almost Christmassy like coziness. And I love it. It's so, so nice. Like I'm glad that I love it because now that I can smell it, I'm really grateful that it's exactly what I was trying to make. I actually brought it home and I gave it to my husband. I said, can you smell this? Can you tell me if it smells any good? And he's like, oh no, this smells really nice. Like I'd wear this. So that was really good to hear. And like, if you get the opportunity to go to a perfume making event, like you should do it. It was so much fun. Absolutely so much fun to make your own perfume and just like choose from all the different scents and just make it yourself. Like it was just such a fun activity, such a fun way to spend an evening. And yeah, and you get something so great out of it in the end, like something so personal to you. And you know what? And it's great for men too, because they had so many men's scents there. They had like the sandalwood, they had musk, they had like, like tobacco scents. I actually really wanted to try like a tobacco scent because I kind of like that more like no, like men's, like deep men's smell. I don't know how to say it. Like a real like manly smell. I kind of like that, but I didn't end up using that because I couldn't smell it. So maybe next time, if they do it again, I might go back. I might take my husband next time and be like, we should make something together. And I think that'd be lots of fun. So if you ever have the chance to do it, oh my gosh, do it. It is so much fun. So yeah, that's really all that I've been up to lately because I have been so sick. And I've really just been giving her for like the last month or so, I want to say. Just ever since like the changing of the season, there's always so much to do when the cold weather starts to hit. Like you have to get all the yard work done like we did in my last video, in my Thanksgiving video. And we had to change the tires on my car because the snow came. And like all the Halloween stuff and the candy and the costumes and the decorating. And it's a lot. And at the same time, there's also all the stuff that's going on, with school. And then my son is in Scouts. And so there was some Scout events that I attended with him because my husband has been working so much. He's been working about 12-hour days. It's been crazy. It's been so crazy. So I'm thinking for next week, because it's been so crazy, I'm going to try to take a little bit of a relaxing bit of me time next week. And I want to take you with me because I want to go into the city and I want to do a little bit of shopping. I really, I know this sounds not like me, but I really want to go to H&M and I just want to like some sweaters, I just want to like wrap up in all the sweaters for this winter. I just want to make sure that I'm just like so cozy because it is going to be another long winter. I can tell it's already so cold and I can tell like that winter, that snow is coming really, really soon. And so I just want to make sure that I am dressed for it. I want some really cute sweaters. And you know what I realized? I don't own a cardigan. I mean, I don't know why. I don't own a single cardigan. I got rid of them all like years ago. And now I'm just like, well, I really want one. So I think like H&M probably be the best bet to find something like that. Like have lots of options. I want somewhere where I can go. I can be like, yes, I want lots of options in neutrals because I don't own enough neutrals. And yeah, and then I also want to get started on a bit of Christmas shopping, which is very early for me. Maybe not so much like Christmas gift shopping, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm not really like one to come up with a plan before I go out. I'm just like, I have an idea. I want to go out and just like see what's out there. And if I see something that I know somebody will like, then I'll get it for them. And that's sort of like the way I go. But I'm thinking more like I want to get Christmas decoration shopping done now because I feel like this year it's going to sell out. And I definitely have a theme in mind. It's a pretty popular theme this year, but I think it's going to go really well with like all of my aesthetic. You could probably guess it's going to be a Ralph Lauren Christmas. Yes, I know it's a cliche. Yes, I know everybody's doing it. I don't care. I think it's going to go great. Like I already have so many of those rich tones in my house. Like we're not afraid of color here. If you can tell, I've got the blue couch here. I've got the red couch back there. I have my super dark teal wall. And I just think that it's going to be really good because this year I'm going to get a real Christmas tree this year. That's the plan. Because I've been holding on to my dad's old fake Christmas tree that he bought at Walmart in like 1998. And it's got a limb that's broken. It's lost like all of its little needles. And it's so sad looking. And it's about like, I think it's like 5.5, 6 feet tall. Like it just doesn't really suit us anymore. And I've wanted to do a real Christmas tree for so long. We used to do them when I was little. And I really love the smell of them. And I think it would just be really nice to do that this Christmas. So that's my plan anyway, because it's either that or I'm going to put up the really sad tree that I've been holding on to for so long. Like, I think it's served its purpose. It has saved many, many trees over the years just by existing and being my Christmas tree for so long. And we're going to try to do a little bit more of a natural Christmas. Every year, I try to do a little bit more natural. I try to incorporate a lot more natural elements into my Christmas decorations, whether it's like the branches or it's like the pine cones and the acorns that I collect like by hand. I'm trying to incorporate like a little bit more so that it gets that more rustic feel. But I think that I can do that and do this like my Ralph Lauren themed Christmas into, combine the two. I think that they're going to really complement each other very well. So that's the plan for next week. I hope you join me for that. I do plan on filming that and taking you out into the city to do that. We're going to do that while my son's at school. We're going to take my little one with me, and we're just going to have really nice, cozy, relaxing, a bit of me time. Is going to be some me time next week. And then it's going to probably get crazy again because then there's going to be days off of school coming up, and then there's going to be Christmas parties, and oh my goodness, and just like all the stuff that comes along with Christmas and the craziness of the season. So that's the plan. I'm going to leave it there for now because my throat is starting to hurt again. But we're going to go out trick-or-treating next. And that's pretty much going to wrap up the end of this video. So thanks so much for being here. I also want to say, oh my goodness, I cannot believe how many of you have subscribed to me. And I got honestly, like I'm in shock. I'm so incredibly grateful that you're all here and that you're joining me. I really feel like I've made like so many new friends just since I started doing this. I've only posted a couple of videos so far. And I honestly, like, I cannot believe how many of you are interested in hanging out with me. Like, I honestly, I live a fairly solitary life. I see my husband, I see my kids, I see the other moms and dads at school pickup and drop off. Beyond that, I don't really talk to a lot of people. I don't really go out and I don't have friends out here because I'm still fairly new to Saskatchewan. I don't really have a lot of friends out here yet that I, get together with and see or go for coffee with or anything. We don't really do that. I don't really have friends that I feel comfortable doing that with yet. So it feels like I've made so many new friends just by starting this, and I'm so insanely grateful that you're here and that we're hanging out. And I love this. I love feeling like I can share that these pieces of my life and these things that I'm doing sort of in the everyday, and I'm sharing them with you. I feel like we're hanging out together. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I really, truly appreciate it. So that's it. Let's rest up. I'm gonna rest up, and we're gonna get ready to go trick or treating. And it's gonna be a nice night. I can tell it's gonna be a really nice night. Except that these clouds have rolled in. It was so clear and sunny earlier. I thought we were gonna have like a clear Halloween because my son. I know I said I was gonna wrap this up here. Because my son, he loves looking through his telescope and like looking at the moon on these clear nights. And I was really hoping we could do that tonight. But you know what? He's probably going to forget anyway. He's just going to be so into all his candy and stuff. And he's just going to have like a big burnout crash at the end of the night. So it's fine. It's fine. I just hope it doesn't rain or snow. They didn't call for it, but okay. My voice is going. I'm going to rest. We're going to go trick-or-treating.
Guys came back and he said, "Oh, can I get back on this ladder?" Yes.
That's last out because of the
Oh, let's see this house and then go around the outside. Okay?